So let us begin with the breath as we bring our focus to the breath and we breathe with awareness. No need to alter the breath, but simply to be conscious of our breathing, which automatically leads us inwards and brings that connection to our body, so vitally important in this ascension process which we are all in at this time. So we breathe in not only the air that we breathe, but the light of spirit which is in the air that we breathe, for all these higher frequencies of love light are constantly being sent, and we can breathe them in. So we have a deeper experience of the self within, having moved away from the outer world, moved away from the ego mind, and find ourselves in our bodies, in our core, and experiencing oneself. The Arcturians, of course, are with us. So gradually you begin to feel their presence, to resonate with their energies. In the Arcturian crystal temple consciousness surrounds our circle. So we allow ourselves a few minutes in stillness within, allowing this consciousness to move into our being and to lift us into a higher frequency within, for all lies within. The crystal temple is, of course, without and within. As you begin to sense and feel and see, perhaps, you experience the crystal temple outside of yourself, surrounding you, and yet it is also within. As you receive into your high heart, into your being, the Arcturian consciousness, the Arcturian crystal temple, the Arcturian beings that are with us now, all exists within you, within your core, within your high heart, and we relax into this, letting go, moving into deeper relaxation, and come into that place of allowance, of surrender, where there is nothing to do, nothing to get, and nowhere to go. The stillness within. And here our greater awareness opens, our consciousness expands, and we simply allow it. It is, of course, not something that we can do as a third-dimensional human. It is done for us, from our own higher self, and the many, many beings of light that are directing their energies to us. So see in your mind's eye the crystal temple. We are there in a circle containing, of course, all those who are with us on YouTube. The many star seeds, beings of light, all together in this circle within this temple. A lake within the center, and an enormous etheric crystal, all prepared and created for us by the Arcturians in the 5th dimension, as they lower their frequency down to a level which we are able to be raised up into. So as we simply rest here, we feel our frequency rising for us. We feel the downward shower of light that is cleansing our aura, clearing darker energies from us, and assisting us to come into higher balance and a higher alignment within. As we rest here, our 4 bodies, mental, emotional, physical and spiritual, are all coming into a better alignment. This alignment is very important for the coming together within of oneness. So let us spend time, a few minutes, in simple allowance, as the wonderful Arcturians that are here, the Temple Masters, Juniano, Helioa, and so on, work with us now in bringing our 4 bodies into a better alignment for us. There's nothing for you to do, simply receive. Your higher self is here with us, with you, of course. So you remain relaxed in body, allowing the energies to flow, the divine moving through you. As you feel the wonderful energies here, the Arcturian blue light, and the wonderful colours and geometries of light, you feel safe, you feel comforted, and you gaze upon this crystal through your third eye. And as you gaze upon it, it becomes ever more brilliant. From this crystal, the temple masters are sending to you new activations, downloads, and healings. You simply allow yourselves to receive this. You soon become aware that much energy is entering into your heart, and as you relax into this, letting go ever more, so the heart expands. You may hear a high-pitched tone in your head. This tone adjusting the frequencies in your physical brain. For your nervous system is being adjusted to work with the higher light. Your physical brain being reprogrammed to be able to receive and understand the communication of light. So we rest while these activations take place for us. So everything takes place in line with what is best for each one to receive at this present time. For the body, whilst it is programmed for ascension and does know how to do it, it is, of course, something that has to be very finely tuned, and the Arcturians, of course, are masters at this. So perhaps you begin to feel now how your frequency is rising, your consciousness is expanding, and you are moving upwards within yourself. You may interpret it as feeling taller, which of course in your spirit body you are. You feel taller. You feel the power within. You are confident within your presence. Your I am. This, of course, being your connection to Source, the flow of Spirit, moving through all things, through all dimensions, and arriving with you from the central sun. So let's take a few minutes to be with this experience. So your reconnection is taking place, reconnecting you to your soul, to the light of your spirit, your soul, and to the awareness of self as a being of light, that you are your consciousness, above and beyond the physical form, and yet present and grounded within the physical form. As you continue to let go, the light within continues to enter and expand, moving downwards from your soul star chakra above your head. Spirit is always in motion, never static, never stuck, and it moves through you in waves. You feel its bliss. And having risen into this frequency, there is peace, there is bliss, and there is no fear. Simply calm, relaxed, and timeless. Let us also now make our connection to Gaia, to her heart and soul, her core. She immediately responds, her energy rising upwards and moving through your core. And in your heart, it opens to her love, the opening of the human heart into love, as you receive her love, the unconditional Christed love of the Divine Mother, becoming ever more powerful each day as the Divine Feminine rises to meet the Divine Masculine. So let us focus now within our high heart as we allow the process of this reconnection, bringing us into oneness within, as all parts of self through all dimensions and all times merge as we become complete within. And enter into the process of experiencing all that we are. This experience will grow within. The light within will continue to grow, and you will have in your awareness, your consciousness of self, the light that you radiate as you live your third dimensional life. You will give that light to all those that you encounter, and you will begin to feel a greater and greater oneness with nature, with Mother Earth, and with all her kingdoms. So rest within this crystal temple and continue to receive. This wonderful activation. So let us return now from this crystal temple back into full presence within our physical bodies as we return into the body, into our foundation, and down into the earth. These activations that have now been downloaded into you will continue to work within. The continuation of the process in our upward journey. All is taken care of for us. we simply surrender to the process in trust and in love. All that we wish for is available to us.